Good evening. Welcome everybody to Union County coverage. Welcome everybody and welcome to tonight's festivities here on the campus of Union County High School. It is senior night here in Lake Butler as your Union County Fight Tigers coming in 12 wins and 6 losses, taking as we're here tonight here. Welcome back to the Murray All Middle School Center pregame show here on the campus of Union County High School, T.S. Thomas Gymnasium, Jimmy Thomas Court. It is senior night as the Bulldogs come in to take over our Union County Fighting Tigers. The Tigers come in 12 wins, 6 losses, back-to-back wins over Dixie and Swanee on Monday and Tuesday. The Tigers had a day off. They're back here to end the regular season tonight against the Bell Bulldogs. The Tigers do have their marching orders when it comes to district tournament. They will be the 2 seed in the district. Our district is the Rural District 6, and we are the 2 seed, only behind top seeded Trenton, who will have the number 1 overall seed in the district tournament. The Tigers will be the 2 seed. So here's how district works. The Tigers will be hosting their second round matchup. They'll face the winner of the 3 seeded Fort White Indians and this 6 seeded Bell team next Thursday. The winner will come here to T.S. Thomas Gymnasium for the district semifinals. And then the winner of that game will face the winner of Trenton and their opponent, which is either the 4th seeded Taylor Dixie County Bears or the 5th seeded Taylor County Bulldogs. And if all pans out, it could be a Tiger rematch in the district championship game at week's end. So that is the district playoff format for this year. The Tigers will host another home game. Will it be their last? We'll know, but they do have a home game. They'll face the winner of 3-seeded Fort White and this Bell team, who is a 6 seed in our district. But the Tigers having a good week, back-to-back wins. Of course, on Monday they got a huge win over Dixie. The game was stopped short with a minute and a half in the third quarter due to some off the court theatrics by the Dixie County fans. And then Tuesday they got revenge over the Swanee Bulldogs who beat them here just a few weeks ago, winning 54-48. And how they won? Rebounding and free throw shooting. Something that hindered the Tigers back. They faced Swanee. Free throws hurt them, but they got the job done. The line. There was 19 and 22 from the line, and it was led by 3 players. Jackson Anderson Davis finished with a team-high 15 rebounds, and Jalen Pierre and Garrison Smith, they combined for 39 points, which led to a Tigers win. Here come the captains here on the sideline. Of course, the honorary captains for the night are the 2 seniors, Parker Parrish and Eric Lassiter, 32 and 35. For Bell, it's number 0, Eli Vaughn, number 3, Noah Bagsby, and number 1, D. Glass. We're your captains for tonight's matchup between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. For your Tigers, a roster presented by Deuce Eagle PA. Of course, you got number 1, Garrison Smith, number 2, RJ Odom, number 3, AJ Chandler, who's still out for the season due to injury. Number 4 is Jackson Anderson Davis. Number 5 is Jalen Pierre. Number 10 is Cadence Merricks. Number 11, Adrian Mans. Number 12, who's also not playing tonight, Darrell Merricks. Number 13, who's the team leader scorer. He's not playing tonight. That's Tyrese Chandler. Number 15, Montreal Woods. Number 32 is Parker Parrish, who's honorary captain. And the other honorary captain is senior Eric Lassiter. This is the Tigers. Actually, it was not the Tigers' last game of the regular season. It's the last home game of the regular season. And the Tigers will be on the road in Suwannee County against the Brantford Buccaneers. That will be Saturday. So I found out on Tuesday we do have one more regular season game where they'll face Brantford on Saturday in Suwannee County. For Bell, they'll end their regular season at home against the Keystone Heights Indians. That game will be played in Gilchrist County at Bell. All right, both teams got their marching orders. Adrian Mans will lead the Tigers to the bench as we'll get ready to head over to our PA announcer, Mr. Bill Thomas, for our invocation, our national anthem, and our starting lineups from T.S. Thomas Gymnasium. Of course you want to know. So we'll get ready for our starting lineups. And due to time restrictions, we'll not have the national anthem. It's late here. The game supposed to start an hour ago because the referees came at 5:30. An hour and a half after the JV game supposed to start. We'll just go ahead and have the roster on the floor. So starting for Bells, number 11, Chris Hines, number 5, Don't know who number 5 is. Number 4 is Landon Williams. Number 3 is Noah Bagsby. Number 1 is D. Glass. For the Tigers is number 1, Garrison Smith. Number 2, R.J. Odom. Number 5, Haley Pierre. And the 2 honorary seniors will start tonight as Eric Lassiter and Parker Parrish will start for Montrell Woods and Adrian Mears. Good gesture by Coach Mears to start his 2 seniors tonight. As it is senior night, the final home regular season game for the Tigers. Tigers will be back in action on Saturday in Swanee against the Branford Buccaneers. As Bell wins the opening tip, and here we go from Union County. To the baseline floater, no good. Rebound by Eric Lassiter. First game back for Eric in about 4 games. As he gets prepared for baseball season, the Glenville State University signee will be leaving. Garrison Smith for 3 is good. Garrison Smith from 3. Three for Garrison Smith. Tigers lead early 3-0. Smith hit 4 3-pointers in the win against Swanee with a team high 21. 3-pointer, yes. 3-pointer by Dean Glass. And we're tied at 3. Garrison Smith guarded by Williams. Back to Pierre, who had 18 against Swanee. Back to Smith. Smith, dribble drive. Smith pull up. Off the mark. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Glass brings it up. Back to Glass. He hit the 3-point earlier. Williams for 3. Yes. Landon Williams. Bell leads 6-3. Both field goals are 3-pointers for the Bulldogs. Pierre, mid-range. No. Last touch by Parker Parrish. It'll go to Bell. The Bulldogs will inbound from the baseline. Drives back to Williams for 3. Air ball. Rebound by Parker Parrish. Odom. He'll try 3. Rebound by the Bulldogs. That was number 11, Tristan Ergel. At halftime, we'll go over the other district assignments for the rural area and other surrounding schools. And then we'll talk about the news today from the Florida High School Association. The rural classification is being dismembered, and all the former members will either go to 1A or to independence. We'll talk more about that at halftime for the Duke Eagle PA halftime show. But first quarter still away from Union County. Pierre lost the basketball. Floater is good. First field goal for Jalen Pierre is 5-6. Tigers lead. Tigers trail by 1. And it's a foul, number 32. Parker Parrish with the foul. Dousing Glass on the line for 2. He'll miss the first. First trip to the line for the Bulldogs. First team foul on Union County. Glass, second free throw's good. 8-7-5, Bell leads. Here's Jalen Pierre. Phenomenal outing last matchup against Swanee. 18 points, perfect from the free throw line. RJ Odom drives. Kicks it over. Lasher thought about a three. Back over to Pierre. Pierre drives. He's the master of the mid-range. Guarded. Drive. Score. Jalen Pierre ties it at 7. He's 2 for 2. Continue his hot streak over the last 2 games. Ergel throws a bow at Pierre. Pierre. And he is banged up. A shot to the face. Jackson Anderson Davis will check in for the injured Jalen Pierre. Shot to the eye. So the sophomore Anderson Davis checks in, who had a team high 15 rebounds in the win against Swanee on Tuesday night. Inside Ergel, last touch by Eric Lassiter. A pass, and Williams goes to the line. First foul on Garrison Smith. Second team foul for Union County. Thank our sponsors for Tiger Basketball. Few sponsors: the Body of Christ, Church of God in Christ, Body of Assembly, Church of God in Christ, Union Direct Primary Care, Billy and Norma Overstein, sponsors IGA, New River Health, Vietnam Veterans of America, and I Am Bully Kennels. Thank you for sponsoring Tiger Basketball. Both free throws good by Landon Williams. He has 5 points to lead the Bulldogs. Tigers down 2. Odom drives. Slipped out of Odom's hand, into the hands, and a foul is on Williams. That is the first foul on Bell. As Garrison Smith hits the deck. First team foul for the Bulldogs. Now get the Tigers a basketball back. Here comes RJ Odom. Didn't score last game against Swanee, but was effective on both ends of the court. Smith, guarded by Williams. Back to Anderson Davis. Back to Odom. Thought about a three. Jab steps. Drives. Pull up. Off the mark. Rebound by Glass. Back to Williams. Bubble. 3-pointers no good. Rebound by Ergel. Ergel no good. Rebound by Eric Lassiter. Second rebound for Lassiter. Smith lost the basketball. Back to Bell. Subbing in for Ergel is number 10, Steven Johnson. Number 0, Eli Vaughn checks in. It'll be Bulldogs basketball with 2:49 left in the first quarter. Over to Williams. Back over to Glass. Inside to Johnson. Johnson kicks it back out to number 3, Bagsby. Bagsby on the handoff. Bagsby, no. Johnson on the putback, no. Rebound. Thrown away right to Jackson Anderson Davis. He's going to push the issue. Jackson Anderson Davis drives. Cannot finish. Good drive by the sophomore. So he's over to Williams. Williams are hit a 3. 2-point game. Williams, hand down, man down, way off. Rebound by Jackson Anderson Davis. Here comes the Tigers. Garrison Smith drives. Foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. That's a second foul on Tristan Williams. Second team foul for the Bulldogs. Dallas and Garrison switch to the line. Why did I say Tristan Williams? Landon Williams, sorry. That is the second foul on Landon Williams as the Bulldogs get ready to make a substitution. It's number 23, Caleb Williams. Sets check in, and Williams will check in. Number 2, Chase Snyder checks in for the Bulldogs. Still no sign of Adrian Mans. Coach Merrick is going to run with his 2 seniors for the ratio of the first quarter. Second free throw's good, and we're tied at 9. Garrison Smith with 5 to lead the Tigers. Over to number 2. That is Snyder. Snyder guarded by Smith. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn guarded by Smith. Last touch by Garrison Smith. It'll stay Bell basketball. Inbound from the side is number 0, Eli Vaughn. Over to Glass. Off balance 3. Rebound by Vaughn. Vaughn throws it right to Anderson Davis. Here comes R.J. Odom. Over to Eric Lassiter. Pump fake. Drives. Floater. Look at Eric Lassiter, the senior with the basket. And the Tigers have their first lead of the night off the floater by senior Eric Lassiter. Congratulations to him scoring on senior night. Now all we need to do is get Parker a basket for senior night, and senior night will be complete. Well, of course, with a W, of course. Glass hands over to Johnson, and Johnson throws it away. Tigers basketball. Odom kicks it out. Lassiter, corner pocket 3. Hard. Saved by Johnson. Tigers lead by 2 in a minute 11 left in the first quarter. Here comes Snyder. Snyder guarded by Smith. Over to Johnson. And he is fouled by Lassiter. That is his, I believe, second foul. First foul on Lassiter. Third foul on Unity County. Free throw good by Steven Johnson. He is a junior. There's a bunch of juniors on this Bell team. Count by 6, 7 of them. Only 2 seniors. Free throw good by Johnson. We're tied at 11 here in Unity County. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Tigers tied with Bell. Lassiter. And oh! 2 shots for Eric Lassiter. Lassiter, the Glenville State University Pioneer commit, is a D2 school in West Virginia. He'll continue his academic and sports career over there next year as a third baseman for the Pioneers. I was at his signing day yesterday. It was a beautiful event in the Union County Library. He's off to a good start. 2 points, couple of boards for the senior. Second free throw for Lassiter is no good. Rebound by Johnson. We're tied with 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Drives, no good. Rebound. Foul. As number 23 checked the game, that is Caleb Williams. And that foul is on number 32, Parker Parrish, his second. .1 seconds left. Caleb Williams at the line to shoot 2. He'll miss the first. Thank our local sponsors for support Tiger Sports, Prickett Trucking, CarQuest Auto Parts, Archer Milton Funeral Home, Nutrition Hideaway, and a few others. Thank y'all support for Tiger Sports. Save Garrison Smith, and he's racing down the sideline. Smith stops on the 9 and sets up the offense. 28 seconds left. He's guarded by Caleb Williams. Nice defense by Williams. Back to Anderson Davis. Back to Odom. He's guarded by Snyder. Screened by Parrish. Odom accelerates. Blocked by Snyder. Foul is on Parker Parrish. That's his third. And that'll be The 15 foul on Union County. And now send number 2, Chase Snyder, to the free throw line to shoot the bonus with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Foul out here. That is Parker Pear's third foul. Snyder missed the free throw. 11-11, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. We're tied at 11. Tigers are in the bonus, or the Bell Bulldogs in the bonus the remainder of the quarter. Snyder makes the second. Bulldogs back up 1. Here comes Garrison Smith. 8 seconds left. Smith drives and stays on the floor. It'll stay with the Tigers. 1.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Odom, nice step through. Odom, short. Not in the first quarter. Bell leads 12-11. Stay tuned to the Duke's Legal PA halftime show, as we will talk about all the district assignments for the rule classification in basketball, for boys basketball, of course, as the Tigers will be the 2 seed in our district. We'll also talk about the major news for the Florida High School Net Association, as the rule class for football has officially been discontinued, and all the former members of the former 16 members will be separated, either go independent or they'll join the 1A classification. So that's big news from the FSAA. We'll talk more about that at the Duke's Legal PA halftime show here from T.S. Thomas Court, T.S. Thomas Gymnasium on Jimmy Thomas Court. I did not know that Mr. T.S. Thomas was Jimmy Thomas' grandfather. I found out from Mr. Aaron Dukes, so thank you, Mr. Dukes, for that 10-minute trivia. So Jalen Pierce back in after the injury to the eye. Adrian Mans checks in for the first time tonight, as the 2 seniors who start the game off will be on the bench. So the 6'8" Adrian Mans on the floor. Pierre's back after being popped in the eye by Mr. Ergel. Blocked by Ergel. Stays with the Tigers. Second block for the Bulldogs. Against Davis, thought he had a layup. Gets back to Odom. The 3 guards on the floor, inside the Mans. Pierre had to look for a 3. He won't take it. Pierre drives and scores. 13-12, Union County leads. He has at least 4 or 6 points, 1 to 2. Tigers with their third lead of the game. Glass guarded by Anderson Davis. Nice move by Glass. And he's fouled. It's on Adrian Mans, his first. I'll say Dean Glass line. Glass first free throw was short. Stoppage on the floor. Referee conference on the floor. Free throw's no good by Glass. So was it a technical? What happened? Glass missed the first. Don't know what the call was. Glass makes the second. 13 all. 3 free throws. He definitely get fouled for a 3-pointer, but yeah, he took 4 free throws. Bell back up 1, and it goes right back to Bell. So they got 4 free throws in the basketball. I have never seen that before. I don't know. Swings it over to Williams. 14-13. Bell leads. Ergel lays it in. 16-13. Bell leads. Anderson Davis hacked by Ergel. First team foul for Bell. Oh, that was Hines. Sorry, not Ergel. Ergel's on the 14. Chris Hines on the foul. I apologize. That'll send Jackson Anderson Davis to the free throw line. Free throw's good. 14-16. Second free throw for Anderson Davis. Makes both. 15-16. 1 point Bulldogs lead over to Hines. Hines back to Glass. Glass gets past Odom. Drives. Over to Block. By Mans, his first. Pierre. And he is fouled before he traveled. And it's on the floor. That'll be the second team's foul on number 5. Sheffield with the foul. Foul on number 11, Chris Hines, his second. Third team foul for the Bulldogs. Garrison Smith open for 3. Bucket. Second 3-pointer for Smith. He has 7. So he has 8. Blocked by Mans. Second block by the 6'8" sophomore. Tigers up 2. Timeout by Coach Townsend. Well, Bell calls a full timeout. 6 minutes left in the first half. Tigers up 2. As we approach the Denver PA halftime show, lots to talk about. Talk about the playoff push in the districts. District tournament start next week. Our Tigers will be the 2 seed in our district. We will face the winner of Bell and Fort White, the 3-6 matchup, next Thursday here at T.S. Thomas Gymnasium, the campus of Union County High School, as the district semifinals will come its rear head back to the Purple and Gold Nation. We'll also talk about FFA football rule news at halftime. Back on the floor, Tigers up 2. Throws it. And into the hands. And an offensive foul on number 3, Noah Bagsby. Player control foul. Player control. Back to the game. Tigers up 2 with 5:57 left. Mans. Foul. Hines with his third already. Mans, the sophomore. 2 blocks already for him shooting free throws. Yes, 19-16. Steven Johnson checks in for Hines, who's in foul trouble. Hines' second free throw. Off the mark, rebound by Sheffield. Williams looking for Glass. Trying to find him. The defense by Smith. Over to Johnson. Johnson finds Glass finally. Stolen away by Mans. Yeah, yes! 21-16. Pierre with 6. Williams, no. Rebound by Mans. Here come the Tigers. Smith. Back to Odom. Pierre. 3. Rebound by Mans. Offensive foul. Adrian Mans is second. Montreal Wood checks in AJ Mans is yelling second. Inbounding to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs down 5. Largest lead for Union County. Travel on Johnson. It'll go back to the Tigers. 4:40 left in the first half. Tigers lead by 5. 8-0 run by Union County after it was down 16-13 just 3 minutes ago. Woods, yes. 7-point lead. Nice hand by Odom. Stolen. Oh, foul on the floor. I think it's on Jalen Pierre. It is on Jalen Pierre. Third team foul for the Tigers. Inbound. Over to Sheffield. Guarded by Woods. Over the glass. Stolen by Woods. 25-16. Union County. Hand by Woods. Johnson back over to Sheffield. Go back. No. Odom. Rebound. No. Rebound by Woods. Smith for 3. Put it on. Yes, it's Smith. Miss layup. Smith, heat check. Rebound. And a foul against Smith. .12 Tiger lead. 3:10 left. Tigers on a 15-0 run after trailing by 3 and a deep ball. Johnson, no. Pierre for 3. No. Open 3 for Sheffield. travel. Subbing in for number 3, that is Bigsby. It'll be number 2, Chase Schneider. (28-16). .232 left in the first half. No. The defense by Sheffield. Glass throws it away. Actually, we'll stay with the Tigers. Cadence Merrick checks in for Garrison Smith. Cadence Merrick's in for Smith. Smith has 11 in the first half. Glass throws it up, no good. Rebound by Odom. Woods, no. Foul in the basket. It's on number 15, Montreal Woods. And it'll be bonus time for the Bulldogs with 2 minutes left. Free throw for Steven Johnson. Free throw's good. 28-17. 2 minutes left here in the first half of T.S. Thomas Gymnasium. Tigers up 11. They're going to miss them a 15-1 run. 15-2 run by the Tigers in a 28-18 game. Block by Schneider. By Sheffield. Carry by Williams. Inbound of the basketball from the sidelines, Pierre. Woods, yes. 30-18 Tigers, 17-2 run by the Tigers. Eric Lassiter checks in for Jackson Anderson Davis. That'll send Montreal Woods in the free throw line. Woods has 4. Free throw by Woods, no good. Rebound by Johnson. 1:38 left in the first half. Tigers up 12. Largest lead of the night for Union County. For 3. No. Slapped out by Williams. Glass for 3. No, Odom with the rebound. Merrick's back to Pierre. Pierre back to Woods. Woods, no, rebound. And score by Cadence Merrick. 32-18. .49 seconds in. Off the mark, rebound by Odom. Block. It'll stay. It'll go to the Bulldogs. 32-18, Tigers lead. Three-pointer, yes. 32-21. Lane Sheffield for 3. 32-21, 16 seconds left. inside of Lassiter. Foul. Lassiter go to the free throw line. The big hoss improves that drive by Eric Lassiter. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Free throw by Eric Lassiter is no good. Second free throw away, 5 seconds left in the first half. We're 5 seconds away from the Deuce Eagle PA halftime show. Free throw by Eric Lassiter is no good. Was with the rebound. Blocked by Johnson. Lassiter no. And I end the first half. Good defense by Johnson with an 11-point lead. That's the end of the first half. We'll be back in like 2 minutes for the Deuce Eagle PA halftime show. Tigers end the first half on a 15-5 run to make it an 11-point Tigers lead. Hey, they take cash app at the red. They take cash app at the Christmas fair. It's annoying. You gotta upgrade, man. That's why we some food from the doggone snow to come here. Swan! 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 Hey, y'all take cash app at the your mom take cash app at the register? They can't cash out a consent. Can you find out? Can you find out? My man, yes sir. Hey man, they take cash up the assistant. They take cash up the assistant. Uh, yeah. She said no. No, no. She said no. She said no. On the cash. On the cash. On the cash. Welcome to the Marijuana Super producing a PA halftime show here from DS Thomas Gymnasium. Your Tigers lead 32-21 as we have our halftime entertainment over there on the sideline. But let's talk about today's announcement from the Florida High School Athletic Association. They had an emergency meeting talking about the future of rural football. And as of today, the rural classification is no more. So what I heard is they're going to move all the rural teams to 1A. Some might go independent. So big news from the Florida High School Athletic Association. But what a run it was for rural football, dominated mostly by Hawthorne and Madison. I mean, Hawthorne and Madison won every state championship in the rural classification outside of that one the Baker Gators won, I think back in 2020. So what does that mean for schools like Fort White, Williston, Chiefland, Madison, Bluntstown? They're going to play against these bigger 1A schools. But for some of these schools like Hawthorne and Bluntstown, Madison, they played bigger classification schools already. Like, for example, Hawthorne played Melbourne Central Capital this year. They played Florida High in the past. They played Oakland in the past. Madison's played DeLand. Madison's played Apopka. So they played bigger schools. So some of these schools will be okay transitioning to play bigger schools. Some of these guys, like the little schools, like the Port St. Joe's, like the Jays, like the Willistons in transition of a new head coach. You know, how those schools going to pan out in the new 1A classification setup. So we'll find out more about that over the next several weeks and months leading up to spring football. But let's talk about some of the playoff district playoffs going on starting next week. And the Tigers end our season on Saturday against the Brantford Buccaneers. So let's go look at some of these brackets. So, starting with Rural District 1. Back to Florida High Basketball Boys bracket. Jeez. Max Preps Boys Basketball. All right, here we go. So starting off in Rural District 1, top seed is the Paxton Eagles. The 2 seed is the Baker Gators. The winner of that game for Baker will face Central and Northview. For Paxton, they'll face the winner of Laurel Hill and Jay. Rural District 2. Your top seed in Rural District 2. Rural District 2, they're Holmes County in the top seed. They're 2 seed in the Chipley Tigers. 3 seeds, Clark De Leon. Number 4 is Poplar Springs. Number 5 is Bethlehem. Number 6 is Graceville. Number 7 is Vernon. Rural District 3. Top seed is Monroe. Number 2 is Brunttown. Number 3 is Cottondale. Number 4 is Liberty County. Number 5 is Malone. Number 6 is Alta. And number 7 is Steves. Rural District 4. The top seed of that district is Crossroad Academy. Crossroad Academy is number 2 in the class of rural. Number 2 seed is Port Charlotte. Number 3 is Franklin County. Number 4 is Osceola Christian. Number 5 is Weewahishka. And number 6 is Jefferson County. Now, last classification before we get back on the floor is Rural District 5. Top seed is Hilliard. Number 2 is Hamilton County. Number 3 is Branford. Number 4 is Madison County. And number 5 is Lafayette Hornets. The last one we'll talk about before we get back on the floor, the 6th seed, Region 6. Top seed is the Trenton Tigers. Number 2 is our Union County Tigers. Number 3 is the Fort White Indians. Number 4 is the Taylor County Bulldogs. Number 5 is the Dix County Bears. Number 6 is the Bell Bulldogs. Rural District 7. Rural District 7. Top seed is the number 1 ranked team in the state. Classification rule is the Wildwood Wildcats. Number 2 seed is the Williston Red Devils. Number 3 is the Hawthorne Hornets. Number 4 is the Chiefland Indians. And number 5 is the Bronson Eagles. And rural district number 8. Top seed is the Fort Meade Miners. Number 2 is the Moorhaven Terriers. Number 3 is Frostproof. 4 is Marathon. 5 is Pahokee. And number 6 is Glades Day. On all your rural district tournament seedings, tournament play starts next week. Welcome back to T.S. Thomas Gymnasium. Tigers up 11 to start the second half. Bands, yes. 34-21 Union County. Largest lead is 13. Glass over to Johnson. Back to Glass. Foul on a 3-pointer. That's the 3rd foul of Garrison Smith. Third foul. Smith has to watch out. Tigers got to be careful. Garrison Smith, he's the leading scorer, but he has 3 fouls. He has 11 first half points to lead all scorers. Glass missed a free throw. Tigers up 13 to end the half on a 19-5 run to give them an 11-point lead at halftime. Glass makes the second of 3. 3rd free throw on the way from the number 1 Dean Glass. Glass free throw is no good. Rebound by R.J. Odom. Off the foot of Johnson. Inside of Johnson. Snatched away. What a block by Adrian Mans, his 3rd. Open 3 for Pierre. No. Snapped out by Mans. Rebound by Williams. Here comes Glass. Glass leads the scoring for the Bulldogs tonight. Swings over. Williams, tough 3 over Mans. Rebound by Johnson. He'll score 34-24. Tigers up 10. Smith races up the floor. He has 3 fouls. You have to be careful. 10-point game with 6:46 left in the 3rd. Smith with 11 with 3 fouls. Inside the Mans. Mans. Foul. Johnson with the foul. I'll send Mans back to the line. First team foul on Bell. Man's second free throw. Man's missed both. Rebound by Williams. Swings it over to number 3, Mr. Bagsby. Back to 5, Sheffield. Back to Glass, guarded by Smith. He has 3 fouls. Back to Caleb Williams. Williams drives over to Sheffield. Nice defense by the Tigers. Johnson over to Williams. Back to Sheffield. Sheffield tries a 3. Air balls a 3. Pierre races. Anderson Davis tries, lays it in. The assist to Jalen Pierre is back to a 12-point game and a turnover by the Bulldogs. That's been the key in the first half for Bell. Turnovers early on. Subbing in for the Bulldogs, number 21, Logan Simmons. First action for Logan. Back to Pierre. Inside the Mans. Mans, yes! 38-24, Union County. Sheffield got by Pierre. Doubled by Anderson Davis. Almost stolen by Odom. Glass loses it. Odom has the basketball. Scores. 40-24. Union County up 16. Sheffield splits a double. Glass for 3. Off the mark. Hit the top of the goal. Tigers basketball. 5:11 left in the third. Tigers up 16. One checks in for Harrison Smith. So Tigers go bigger. Odom sprints past his defender. Odom drives and he is hacked from behind by number 3, Noah Bagsby. That'll send RJ Odom to the free throw line. Odom will shoot 2. Tigers dominating up 16. Tigers up 17. Subbing in for Bell is number 35, Kevin Keel. The junior subs in for number 21, Logan Simmons. So putting a little more muscle in there, guard Adrian Mans. Williams checks out. Number 31, Jordan Spears checks in for the first time tonight. So Bell switching up the lineup, keeping the main 3, Sheffield, Glass, and Bagsby, but changing the interior a little bit with Keel and Spears in the game. 5:03 left. Odom shorts on the free throw. And Pierre recovers. Odom open 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Mans. No. Rebound by Spears. Glass over. Stolen. Ones, no. They'll stay with the Bulldogs. 4:43 left here in the third quarter here at T.S. Thomas. And the Tigers up 17 and have not trailed since the early parts of the second. Over to Glass. Glass about. And it's a foul is on Montreal Woods. Over the Glass. That second team foul on the Tigers. Stolen by Odom. Tigers will go to the free throw line. The fouls of Glass. Great steal by Odom. Glass is visibly frustrated. Odom to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. He's 1 for 2 on his first trip. Free throw's good. 42-24. Tigers up 18. Number 2, Chase Snyder checks in for Dean Lass. One more free throw for Odom. Odom misses second. Rebound. Last touch by Woods. Back to the Bulldogs. 4:23 left in the third. Tigers up 18 on their home season finale. They have one more game on the regular season finale. They will travel to Brantford to take on the Buccaneers. Stolen by Anderson Davis. Pierre lost the basketball. Anderson Davis hustle. And we're back. Anderson Davis hustle back. Good hustle by Anderson Davis. They go back over to Bradford. Bell. Sheffield, and Sheffield bounced up. And a foul is on R.J. Odom. Third team foul for Union County. First foul on Odom. And he's going to go right back to Sheffield. Trapped in the corner. Sheffield. White basketball and going back to Union County. Good help by Pierre to force the turnover. Pierre in the man's. Here comes the double. Foul on the floor. And it is on let's get the number quick. 2, that is on Chase Schneider. Fourth team foul for the Bell Bulldogs. They'll stay on the floor. They'll come to the Tigers in the baseline. Pierre will inbound from the baseline. Inbound to Odom. Odom using the body set by rebound by Odom off his miss. Bass lays it in. 44-24 Union County on the 6th feed by Odom. Almost a travel. Back over. Swings it over. 3-pointer by the Bulldogs. Rebound by Odom. Rifles it to Pierre. Pierre lost the basketball. Stolen by Snyder. Snyder lays it in. 44-26. Lock. Recovered by Parrish. Back to Odom. Help on the inside. Odom. Pierre, nice pass. Pierre scores off the feed by Odom. 46-26, Union County. Over the Spears. Back to Keel. Pass inside. Woods. Drives. Put back. Yes. Tigers up 22. Foul zone. Man's, that is his. That's his third. Mans will check out, and Eric Lasser checks in. And it will be shooting free throws for the Bulldogs. 22-point lead with 2:15 left. It's 4-4, so they won't be shooting free throws. It'll be the Bell basketball from the sideline. Spears checks out. Number 0, Eli Vaughn checks in, the senior. Vaughn over to Mr. Schneider. Schneider going by Pierre inside. Schneider off the give it go. Schneider lays it in. 48-28. Woods. Back over to Pierre. Parrish. Pierre recovers loose ball. Woo! Pierre missed rebound. Smith back in the game with 3 fouls. Smith, step back. Short. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Rebound. Parker Parrish with the rebound. Smith, transition. Woods. Man. This man Hill, bro. Ain't wrong with your eye. Open 3. Got it. Kevin Keel. Tigers up 17. Tigers up 20. Off the foot. Stays with you to count of 39 seconds left. Subbing in is Glass. Glass will check in for number 5, Lake Sheffield. Tigers up 17. 39 seconds left for the third. Tigers looking for the third consecutive win. Longest win streak since they 7-0 start to start the season. Lassiter. Smith. Jab. Hand down, man down. 3-pointer by Smith. His third. 14 for Garrison Smith. Foul. Lassiter picks up the personal. Free throw for Bell is in. 51-32. Union County leads with 16 seconds left in the third. Tigers have led the rest of the way since the midway part of the second. It was down 13-16 since then. They have outscored the Bulldogs 38-16. Smith, another 3. Off the side of the goal. He has hit 3 so far. Schneider. What a pass. And a foul. Glass is fouled by Parker Parrish. That's his 4th. So he'll shoot 2 to end the period. That's his 4th. Pierre to shoot. Glass to shoot 2. Missed the first. Glass second is good. 51-33 heading to the 4th. So the Tigers have an 18-point lead heading to the 4th quarter. Here from T.S. Thomas Gymnasium, Tigers on the verge of winning senior night tonight. Tigers lead by 18. Tigers have not trailed since the middle of the second quarter. Tigers on the verge of winning their 3rd consecutive. Will be their longest win streak since they 7-0 start back in the early parts of early November to mid-November. Tigers will be on the road in their regular season on Saturday against the Brantford Buccaneers. All these B's. I got Brantford, Bronson, Bell, the Brantford Buccaneers in Suwannee County. It's a lot. All these B's. 6 o'clock JV, 7:30 varsity to end the regular season. 3-pointer to quarter. Air ball. Rebound. Pierre. Woods, yes. 53-33. The assist by Jalen Pierre. Tigers up 20. Foul on Woods. That's Woods' third. Third team foul. Tigers up 20 with 7:32 left in the fourth quarter. Glass pulls up a three. Short. Rebound by Hines, lays it in. 53-35 out the Woods, and Tigers are running. Woods into the hands of Hines, who's on the ground. Over and back. Coach Townsend arguing the over and back call. Coach Townsend arguing the call. It's been one of those nights for the Bulldogs who led early on. Gave the Tigers a little bit of scare, but it's been all Tigers for the middle of the second on out. Pierre will get the basketball. So it's Woods, Pierre, Smith, Lassiter, and Parrish. That's 4 fouls. Stolen by Hines, who has a few fouls himself. Vaughn, inside, Glass, lays it in. 16-point game. Pierre, Smith guarded by Williams. Smith drives, step back, short. Rebound behind. Smith got to be careful. He has 3 fouls, and that makes his 4th. That's 4, Garrison Smith. Garrison Smith. One more, he'll be out the game. You have to be careful with the fouling going forward. Montreal Woods got 3. Oh! Hey, if that don't kill your pride, I don't know what will. If that don't kill your pride, I don't know what will. I'll be embarrassed, but I won't want to play no more. I know he is. I know he is. I know he is. If that don't kill your pride, I don't know what will. What a move by Glass. He gotta get his ball back. Hines lays it in. 14-point game. And we got a game now. Oh, he's another turnover by Montreal Woods. Foul on Woods, that's his 4th. 3rd team foul. Fourth foul on Montreal Woods. 3rd team foul. It's only a 14-point game with under 6 to play in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Eric Lassiter. Knocked away by Williams. Remains with the Tigers. Inbound the ball for the Tigers, number 5, Jalen Pierre. Substitution for the Tigers, number 3, Noah Bagsby in for Mr. Sheffield. Smith with 4, has to be careful. Swings over to Lassiter. Lassiter guns it over to Merrick's. Lassiter rifles it to Pierre. Pierre pulls up. No. Rebound. And it will go back to the Tigers. Nice hustle by Parker Parrish. Next jump ball will go to the Bell Bulldogs. 5:27 left. Still a lot of basketball left here at C.S. Thomas Gymnasium. Tigers was up as much as 22. Only a 14-point game now. Bell shipped into it. Pierre guns it. Lassiter for 3. 3 seconds on. 3 seconds on Parker Parrish. A 3 is denied. And a remaining 14-point game. 3 seconds. Illegal screen. Blocking foul on Jalen Pierre. Number 11. 11. Purple. You might just stop trying this play. The foul is, well, Aiden. No. So it's not an illegal screen. It will stay with the Bulldogs. If St. Tiger basketball study negate the offensive foul. Hines, rebound by Merrick's. Smith brings the ball up the floor. Here comes Cadence Merrick's. Tigers up 14 with 5 minutes left. Stolen by Eli Vaughn. Here comes the Bulldogs. Vaughn for 3. No good. Rebound by Smith. Pierre right runs it up. Lassiter lays it in. Substitution for the floor, number 10, Steven Johnson for Bell. And R.J. Elder checks in for Jalen Pierre. 16-point game off the basket by Eric Lassiter. He has 5 points tonight. 55-39. Tigers up 16. Lassiter with the steal. Gives over to Odom. Just check that in. Odom racing up the court. Merrick's for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Williams. What a catch by Glass. Floater's good. Noah Bagsby cuts the lead down to 14. 4 minutes left in the game. Tigers up 14. Led as much as 22. Leads down to 14. Max to Lassiter. Back to Odo. Back to Smith. Parrish was not ready for the basketball. Turnover. And on the floor, injured is number 0, Eli Vaughn. He's up on his feet. Vaughn don't want to come out, but he has to. And Jordan Spears checks in for the injured Vaughn. 3:35 left. Tigers up 14. Still reachable with 3:35 left. They trailed as much as 22. The lead is down to 14. And Adrian Mans, with a long break, gets ready to check back in with 3 fouls. Jump ball, it'll stay with Bell. Next jump ball will go back to the Tigers. Mans checks in as Parker Parrish checks the seat. 55-41, Bell will retain possession. Over to Spears, guarded by Smith. He has 4 fouls stolen by Cadence Merrick's. 3:22 left. Tigers up 14. Odom. Floater. No. Mans with the rebound. Foul. And Mans on the line. Fouls on Steven Johnson. First foul for Bell in the fourth. Mans get ready to shoot free throws as Jackson Anderson Davis get ready to check back in. Mans makes it 56-41. Anderson Davis checks in for Eric Lassiter. And the senior will come off the court for possibly the final time of his high school career. Good game for Eric Lassiter. 5 points, a couple of rebounds, and a steal for the senior baseball commit as he'll be going to Glenville State University, home of the Pioneers, to finish his collegiate sports and academic career starting next fall. Glass, rifles it over the corner. Spin move, spin into trouble. Recovered by Glass. Back to Williams, back to Spears. 2:56 left. Stolen by Anderson Davis. Odo. Back to Smith. Smith drives. Push on the ground. And he'll be the second team foul on Bell. Spears, Johnson, and Wins comes out. Timeout Bulldogs. Coach Townsend will call the timeout. As Sheffield, Schneider, and Vaughn back on the floor for the final stretch. 2:44 left. 56-41. As we close it down, the whole regular season for our Tigers. The regular season will end tonight. The whole regular season will end tonight. They'll end their regular season on the road on Saturday as they'll take on the Brantford Buccaneers. JV at 6, varsity at 7:30. And that'll end the Tigers' regular season as they get ready for district tournament play next week. As a 2 seed of District 6, as the number 2 seed, they have a bye week, as well as the Trenton Tigers, the top overall seed in the district. The Tigers will face the winner of Fort White, the 3 seed, and Bell, the 6 seed. Bell will have to travel to Fort White in the district playoffs next week, but they'll end their regular season at home against Keystone Heights coming up. 2:41 left from T.S. Thomas Gymnasium. Inside, Anderson Davis. Soft touch, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Vaughn thought about a 3. Schneider for 3. Yes, sir. 12-point game. 12-point game. Screen by Mans. Oh, the floater. No. Mans. No. Anderson Davis throws it away. It's a wide open man for Bell. Bell lays in 10-point game. Foul on the floor. Vaughn picks up the foul. Comes in for Cadence Merritt's. 10-point game. It was a 22-point lead in the third quarter. Bell has cut out a 10. Odom trying to find something. He's fouled by Bagsby. That is the 4th foul on Bell. Second foul on Bagsby, 4th foul on Bell. 1:43 left. We got a 10-point basketball game here in Union County. Smith, pull up. They're quiet in the second half. Good. He has 16. Here over the Baxley. Baxley is fouled. That's the fourth for Mans. 126 left. Fourth team foul. One more for either team, and they'll be shooting free throws from here on out. 12-point game with 1:26 left. Nice hand by Anderson Davis. Stays with the Bell Bulldogs. Would have been a cheerleader or something. 3 by Vaughn. No. Rebound by Schneider. And that's 5 of Adrian Mans. I think he's done. That is 5 on Mans. He's done for the night. Schneider to shoot 2 on the 5th foul of Adrian Mans. First free throw is good by Schneider. Second free throw, 10-point game. Timeout on the floor. 10-point game. 1:19 left. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight to Union County Basketball. $1:19 left. We'll thank our music acts on the corner tonight for the tunes and the music. We're thankful for you all tonight. And thank you for everybody coming for a scene night. Tonight was a success. Tigers just holding on with 1:19 left. 10-point lead. Tigers with 5 team fouls. They can't afford to foul no more. Free throws here out for Bell. Next foul for Bell will send the Tigers in the free throw line for the remainder of the night. So when Mans gone, Smith with 4. Woods with, I think, 4 as well. Odom, Pierre, and Anderson Davis on the floor for the Tigers with 1:19 left. There's Woods. Anderson Davis fouled hard. It was a line, and that will be the 15th foul for the Bulldogs. That's Anderson Davis to the line. Fourth foul, D. Glass outside Anderson Davis to the free throw line. He's a younger brother of former basketball player Cole Anderson Davis. First year of varsity for Jackson. Second free throw for Jackson Anderson Davis. He's 2 for 3 for the line. Anderson Davis makes 1 or 2. 59-48. Tigers up 11. Final minute here from T.S. Thomas Gymnasium. And the Tigers hold on. Over to Bagsby. Foul. Now send Bagsby to the line. And so Odom. $15, $16 foul for the Tigers. Out of send no Bagsby. Bagsby the free throw line to cut this in to 9 if they can make both. 57 seconds left. Bagsby makes the first. 59-49. Tigers was led by 22. Bell has cut this down to a 10-point game. Bagsby's second free throw is off the mark. Rebound by Eli Vaughn. Stripped by Pierre. Off the foot of Vaughn inbounds the basketball. Snyder, not about a 3, 46 seconds left. Glass, off the mark. No. Odo with the rebound. Back to Pierre. Back to Odo. 35 seconds left. Foul on the floor, and it's on number 5, Lake Sheffield. That is the 16th foul. Number 5. On the shoot, too, to try to ice this game out for the Tigers with 31 seconds left. Makes the first, 60-49. Tigers lead. Second free throw for RJ Odo. Looking to ice this game out. Hasn't been the best offensive game for Odo. Rebound. They'll go to Bell. 29.7 seconds left. Eric Lasser comes on the floor for, I thought was not the final time, but this is the final time on the floor. Parker Parrish getting ready to come back on the floor as well. Parrish comes in for Anderson Davis. Trying to finish the game out. Both seniors will finish the game out with 29 seconds left. Parrish do have 4 fouls, though. Over to Bagsby. Guarded by Pierre. Bagsby. Over to Snyder for 3. Rebound by Eric Lassiter. He's going to break the ball court. And no foul on the floor. Vaughn for 3. No. Glass. Chucks up a 3. No. Odo rebounds it. And that'll do it. Tigers will get their 3rd straight win. Tigers 1 second away from their 13th victory of the year. As they move a step closer to district tournament play next week, they got the Brantford Bucks on Saturday. Odo missed both. That'll do it. Tigers win 60-49. To move to 13-6. Bell falls to 7-17. The Bulldogs got Keystone next. The Tigers got the Bucks to end the regular season of Brantford. Tigers win their 3rd in a row without Chandler and Max. Tigers won 13-6. Bell falls to 7-17. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Go Tigers! And I always say this: good night and good evening from T.S. Thomas Gymnasium. We'll see you back on the air Saturday from Brantford.